Hey everybody, KC here. So this weekend I did something that I've assiduously avoided for a lot of decades. We went to Ikea. Now the reason we came was not for us, but my daughter was hoping we could help her out, pick something up that she needed for her apartment, so we said we would. Did the whole click and collect thing, it was great, really smooth. But then I said to Mrs. Content Guy, you know, it's been like decades since we've been to an Ikea, let's just wander around, see what it's like. Well, I will tell you, it's everything I remembered. Very little that I would buy here, but it was, wasn't crowded, but there were clearly a lot of families here who were making an event of it. I can't tell how many people were actually buying versus looking. It was a rainy Saturday, so people were looking to get in out of the weather. One thing I did notice that was really interesting was in their very ample cafeteria. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Not real crowded at the moment, but a lot of stuff going on here, is they have an offer. If you're an Ikea family member, which is their loyalty program, you get a free cup of coffee or tea any day, anytime you want. And I thought to myself, man, that's got to be like the cheapest offer that anybody could ever make. Because how many people come to Ikea that often? Certainly not daily, probably not weekly. I'm not even sure how many people come monthly. You become an Ikea family member, get a free cup of coffee once or twice a year. It makes them look good, makes them look like they're offering value, but it doesn't really cost them anything. Coffee is one of those things, everybody has cafes these days. A lot of companies have Starbucks and stuff like that. But it seems to me that a really simple and not really expensive thing that retailers could do is actually offer free coffee or tea to people who remember their loyalty programs. It's a way of actually using the data, acting on actionable data. You could do that. Yes, it might cost some sales when it comes to like Starbucks or whatever your cafe is, but it's one way that's not terribly expensive to offer something free to show some measure of loyalty to your customers. Now listen, I'm sure there are retailers out there that are doing it, but more and more, you don't see free coffee pots. What you see is Starbucks where they're trying to sell $4 or $5 cups of coffee to customers. That's may be good in terms of short-term sales, but in terms of long-term relationships, I think there's another way to go. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind, and now I'm going to try and get out of Ikea, which could take days. See you next time, everybody.